Hello guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my active track, and you guys can see here I'm gonna do the Mavic Air 2, and we're gonna go ahead and check it out, see how this active track works. And it's actually my first time trying it out, and I'm just gonna go and show it to you guys what's all about.
And let's see. Gonna be an interesting one. Woo! Obstacle avoidance does work, but especially a kite like this, it moves so fast. So obstacle avoidance is not, it cannot dodge object that is moving yet. It can dodge an object that is like steady but not moving parts. So just letting you guys know that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do land boarding, kite boarding, I would say. I guess it's the hardest to do active tracking. I mean, you can do this in a one wheel or electric bike or electric scooter or electric or skateboarding, but anything in the water, anything to do with this, to do active track, is kind of like a little bit dangerous because you got no control of it. I mean, I will see what I can do in here, but I'm just gonna demonstrate to you guys what this thing's all about. All right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how this thing works. I'm doing active track, and the land boarding, guys, is the hardest thing to do because I have no really control of the drone. I got basically this. So we're gonna go ahead and see what this thing can do and go from here. So just letting you know about this, when you just turn on the motor on this thing, you see that on the Mavic Mini, it will fight it. With the Mavic Air, look at it, it will not launch in your hand. So you gotta go ahead and
Press the throttle up.
Kind of weird and kind of awkward. All right, I'm gonna do everything stock today, but we're gonna go ahead and see if this thing can active track and work. All right, so I'm just gonna do a watch me. Give me a second. And I'm just gonna go ahead and see what this thing can do. It's tracking me. So yeah. So I'm just doing a watch me. It means the drone is gonna stay right there. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and fly this guy. If you guys didn't see my video, I actually have the Mavic 2 Pro and Hurricane Wind. I did a little tutorial on that one, but today I'm just gonna do a land boarding. I think it's the way to go. If you just want to, the drone to follow you around. You see what I'm talking about? It moves so much. Look at this. The kite moves so fast that yes, it's gonna detect the object. Even though you got a Skydio, look at how quick it is. I mean, you can't, there's no way a drone can dodge that quick.
Anyway guys, this is the hardest to do active track again because I have a kite, I got lines, I got a bar. I mean, both of my hands is actually on the bar to control the kite. And not only that, you have a wind. And sometimes you can have gusts, just a lot of things could happen. And of course, a drone, that's the reason why I have the controller way out there. I mean, that's the reason why I said it's the hardest thing to do, active tracking. Most of the kiteboard videos are most likely is manually active track. It means the drone pilot is already tracked the person, but it's also controlling the drone. So you can see here, I do everything myself. So
Drone
just
do it.
letting you guys know that it's not one of those
All right.
simple thing that it will just track you whatever you do.
Wow.
I mean, you
It seems
depend
like it did a
this
good job
Mavic
tracking me.
to follow you, to do things that
All
you're just
right.
gonna think that it's gonna do it and take some good videos.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and then I'm gonna go ahead and do a trace now. And you can see my kite is falling apart. I'm sorry, acting crazy. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go. And it's tracking me. So even me for doing this, I gotta wait. Woohoo! And you got that line too. It's more to worry about. And you can see it's tracking me. Woohoo! Okay, buddy, what are you doing? Oh, it's acting crazy now. Woohoo! All right. Is it tracking? Woohoo! Did that track? Woohoo! Woohoo! See what I'm talking about, guys? But you see, you gotta watch out with the line. Woo! But the Mavic AiR still catch me. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! I'm gonna do a wing kite. And this one right here is much easier than kiteboarding, because kiteboarding you got lines, and I'm gonna show you how easier it is to do wing kiting. But the problem about wing kiting is I'm gonna be using all my hands in here, and it's gonna be hard for me to control the drone. So I need a drone to actually do the job for this guy to do. So
Anyway, guys, you guys can see here. Now you guys gonna go ahead and see what's the issue with the Mavic Air 2. Most of the DJI drones is always like this. Every time it's like few months just being released or just new, they always have a little issue, especially with active track. Hopefully DJI's fixed this. Now you guys can see the tracking. It's not even tracking me right. And the kiteboarding, it did track me without no problem, but you can see here it's not really tracking me because of course maybe with my wing kite, but you guys can see here I put a different angle, and it's, I mean, it did a good job tracking me here. And like I said, it's still a little glitch on there, so hopefully DJI fix this and do a firmware update. And I'm just showing it to you guys what's all about. You guys can see both of my hands, both of my hands is on the kite, and my drone controllers in where my bag is. That's and I depend the drone to just do its job, you know, to follow me around. But you can see it's trying to capture me, and Like I said, it's not really a big deal, but before I start putting this to the water and doing testing, I think the DJ should do a firmware update on it. But I'm just showing you guys what this Mavic Air 2 capability of the performance, you guys can see what's all about. I mean, look at it. It just lost me again right there. I mean, I'm not even moving fast. So just showing you guys that, and I think I'm trying it out here for more. But anyway, that's the issue that I have with the Mavic Air 2. So you guys can see here, both of my hands is on the wing kite. You see that? So there's no way for me to control the Mavic Air 2. So I'm depending my Mavic Air 2 to do the good job to track me around. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and ride my one wheel, and you guys can see how the Mavic Air 2 track me without no problem. Because of course I have my controller in my hand. I can see what the drone's seeing, and I have a control of it. See, for kiteboarding, for wing surfing, and wing kiting, you don't have that. You don't have that option. Especially if you're in the water or anything like that. That's why I said it's much easier if you're in a one wheel, bicycle, or anything else. Well, comparing it to this kind of sport, I would say. But anyway, hopefully DJ throw in a firmware update and make this Mavic Air 2 more capability, especially if if you just want the drone to track you around and do what you gotta do for your adventure, I would say. Again, and this is how much easier it is to do active tracking